Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Just want to give you a quick update of where we are in the chart here. Throughout July, August and September and October, we've been coming up here. I did give you the yellow target area at the time as ideal target level. We did hit that perfectly. This was the beginning of a new larger wave one, based on the Elliott Wave method in my view. Since then, we've been in a correction here. Also saw a double top. In my view, that is an A, B and C correction. When we were up here and we could not, and we did come down, we didn't push through here. I gave you the slightly bearish scenario. So at this time, I still had a bullish scenario on the chart, but I did say if we can't push higher here, and if we drop too low here, then it will invalidate that bullish scenario, that immediate bullish scenario. I mean, all of this is still sort of bullish, but at the moment, of course, short-term bearish, as like the entire crypto market currently is in a downtrend. But the higher target box, which was I think here around $5,700 at the time, I did take out then, and I gave you another one, which was around $3,500. We did get into this perfectly. It did seem a bit crazy at the time to talk about a $3,500 Ethereum, but it worked out perfectly. Then we bounced to the upside again. So the target area was achieved, was hit. From here, we could have theoretically made an attempt to move to new highs. That would have been the bullish scenario. We didn't, and that's why I took this scenario out now. Theoretically it's still possible, but I've now left the rather little bit more bearish and longer term scenario on the chart, in which we would be coming down lower. And the reason for that is that we've come down here really impulsively to that $3,500 level. And since then, we haven't made higher highs. So we are still making lower highs. We can't see a breakout. We can't see an impulsive move to the upside. You can actually see a descending triangle here forming on the chart. And we're just making lower highs. And also lower lows. So for me, that currently means, this sort of more bullish scenario where we would have found support here. And from here move to new all-time highs is sort of less likely. For me, more likely is that we take a zoom out here and we use this as the beginning of the larger wave count, and that we are now in this larger correction. So basically you start your wave count here, we've fulfilled that wave one here, and we're now in this wave two correction. Now that wave two correction can come down all the way down, until $2,000, I would say, or even 2,300 here. So this yellow target area which I've got on the chart here, this could all the way go down to that 0.887 FIB level or the 0.786. These are two very likely levels for me. I mean, the 0.618 would also be possible, depending on how much Bitcoin comes down. This would be at $3,000. This from now would be a drop of around 22%. Now, personally, I think we are going to drop lower, basically because I believe, and that's all described in my Bitcoin videos, that we're going to get between 20 and 30K for Bitcoin. That would be something like a, I don't know what it is, 45% drop. So based on that from now, this would rather be something here more around the 0.786 FIB level at 2,400, or even more around the 0.887 at $2,000. Yes, again, it sounds crazy now. But this would then basically mean that you get here something like a stronger correction down. A wave one, a wave two can come down quite a lot. And then in a wave three, you would see prices of around at least $6,800, $8,000 or even $10,000. This would all be realistic in that wave three. I would believe that would be playing out next year. Looking at how long the wave one was, which started back here in July, then a wave two that might go into Q1, and then you get that wave three that might play out from Q2 next year. The time frame, however, is speculation here at the moment. But as long as we are not getting here a breakout out of this triangle and we are seeing lower highs, I would go with that scenario. I also have some buy orders set on Discord for these levels and for all channel members. And at the moment, I mean, you can see that what is holding us here is first of all that FIB level, the support, the 0.382 FIB level at $3,660, and also the 144-day EMA, that sort of purple line coming up here. That's providing support as well. If that breaks, this unlocks much lower prices. So this has so far been support, but then if you lose this level at 3,660, straight away you can go to 3,500, that previous low, and then I think we can go to the 0.5 fib level at 3,290. If we lose that level, I think we are going to see the 3,000. That's pretty much what I think at the moment. The only way to sort of break that pattern would first of all be here a breakout to the upside of that triangle, see a first higher high, which means we would need to go above $4,111 here. Ideally above that fib level, the 0.214, which is at 4,200. So if we break above 4,200, that could be the beginning of an impulsive move to the upside, and then we reduce the likelihood that we get into this target area. But you know, in the more bullish scenario where we would turn around in this area here where we currently are, and in the more bearish scenario where we would turn around in this area here, in both scenarios you would see higher prices after the low, and this would then indicate, you know, at least here this, as I said, around 7,000, around 8,000, or even around $10,000 as target levels for the next major wave to the upside. And looking here on the weekly, again on the indicators, which actually confirms sort of my scenario here of the more bearish version, is that we've only just had the bearish crossover here of the MACD. You can see how high we were. We had a bearish divergence here on the MACD, making higher highs on the price, but actually lower highs on the MACD on the weekly, which is quite significant. And now we've actually crossed bearish as well. So we are coming down and we've only just started. So this could really be quite a bit of a push to the downside here if we cannot turn this around quickly. But you can see that turnaround is quite definite and we're just very high and you have to come down all the way. So this is quite big, this drop, and this could really lead to lower prices. On the daily as well, we are falling. On the daily MACD as well, you know, you don't see a turnaround here yet. So I think, you know, if you really lose that level of 3,660, this unlocks much lower prices. So we need to be prepared for that. Yeah, be prepared for that. By all means, if someone wants to go in long here for Ethereum, which I wouldn't do at this stage, but it's a possibility to go in long now, then I would set the stop loss here certainly at around 3,550 maybe, you know, something like that, below the 144-day EMA, and below that fib level here at 3,660, just comfortably away from that, and that would stop you out then, because if we lose this support, then we are going to go much lower, I think. So this is currently holding us. It's also the last really main EMA here that's holding us. So yeah, I'm more slightly bearish here on the shorter term side, you know, and I think we are going to see this correction that plays out over the next few weeks, maybe even 1 or 2 months, and then I think we're going to see that turnaround. So longer term, extremely bullish on Ethereum anyway. By no means I try to talk the price down here, but the RSI, the MACD, and the general crypto condition, you know, market of the condition of the crypto market currently, which is sort of a rather bearish sentiment, make me think that we're going to see here, yeah, lower prices. So hopefully you liked the update video about Ethereum. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Please comment, and if you really like the content, maybe you want to consider joining as a channel member. You can find a link in the video description or the join button next to the subscribe button, and you can now also sign up on my website, and again the link is in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.